In this video, I just want to go a little bit over my experience and some samples of my work so you get an idea of the background and career options as well. Here's a little resume portfolio that I've put together. Did a lot of advertising work, worked with Marvel Comics, Spider-Man, also clients like Molson with the Grand Prix. I did this little cartoon, then up in the back of all retail Molson beer trucks. Here's crew in my studio, about 20 of us working on shows like Rescue Heroes. Here's some samples of my student films when I was back in your position. A lot of life drawing, learning anatomy, just learning how to draw, even cartoony characters. Use this experience to draw simplified but understanding the anatomy behind them. Did a lot of drawing of animals, Toronto Zoo, various places, and here is a design sheet of some, a dog in this case, but understanding the anatomy, real anatomy of animals and how to simplify and cartoon for animated TV shows. That's from Tales from the Crypt Keeper. Lots of photography work I enjoyed. You can see a lot of racing theme. I'm a huge Formula One fan and actually did all of the promotion, art direction, and creative directing for all the promotion for the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal. Did a lot of illustration work for that as well. Kind of how it worked back in the advertising days, do marker comps. So, doing lettering and working with characters, and then the final airbrush sort of production. Did a lot of work with Disney from a promotional point of view. From Niagara Falls, did a lot of work in attractions around here. Here's a brochure for House of Frankenstein I did years ago. They're still using it, still see it in the racks. And some big wall murals in restaurants and things. A lot of cartoon stylized maps and things. Here, more into TV shows. So this was a design project I did for a show called, Major Powers. They had a whole toy line. This is all through Hasbro Toys. So I was involved with all that and designed a lot of the elements here. Did a lot of promotion work for toy lines for Pixar, or to Pixar from Hasbro Toys. And here was very early concept designs and such on the movie Cars that were pitching the toy idea. Another toy line, Zevaz, so doing some different styled characters and things for that show. Everything from GoBots that transform into robots in the various vehicles, to micro machines and the play sets. Worked on some 3D movies. There's a special effects movie called Swarm. Animated all of the wasps and things in that movie. Some computer games. This was Let's Draw and Toonworks. 150 caricatures and different cartoons and such that I produced for each of those. And here's Rescue Heroes, and there's part of the traditional animation that we did on that show many years ago. So, trick on that one is all based on a toy line. Have the big feet so they can stand up, translating that into more of a comic book sort of style hero, but maintaining the kind of look of the toy. Worked on lots of other shows here, from Woody Woodpecker, Freaky Stories, Anthony Ant, Rainbow Fish, Undergrads, even Anna Green Gables, the animated series. Let me see, what else we got here? Trying to remember what this. Oh, that's Rainbow Fish. Yeah, and then here more shows. These are specifically for Nelvana, Babar, Bob Margaret, Ned's Newt. That was a fun one. Tales from the Crypt Keeper, Franklin, and a whole bunch of cool ones, and just a number of different shows, experience, and such. Okay, so I'll show you some more examples in a minute. Here's a character design pack for Tales from the Crypt Keeper, a whole lineup of characters. Had to design a lot of these characters, as well as doing rotation and mouth charts for lip sync, as well as, putting shadows and things. Tales from the Crypt Keeper, always kind of horror stories and things. Lots of characters here. I just wanted to find where I have some not only final line cleanup, but also, and then even change of clothes. So here's the character in winter coat and such, theme of the story. And also did a number of rough drawings showing expression poses and things going on. And yeah, all the characters involved in that episode. So you can see there's quite a bit behind it, involved with character design for a TV show, which is great because it keeps you very busy. There's the Crypt Keeper in a specific costume for that episode. Yeah, just every character that appears on screen, if they talk or not, everything has to be designed from scratch. Oh, here's the scary character who starts out as a seemingly kind grandma, and then turns into this creature with hooves. Anyway, yeah. And there's some rough sketches of some of the action and some of the expressions and things. Cool. Other things, designed a lot of characters, rotations, mouth charts, lip sync, a lot of just fun characters, anthropomorphic, as well as human characters. Here's a comic strip or a little comic edit cartoon for a magazine. So rough the final. Often do digital color on those. You know, some fun just animation animal cartoons. Even though basically for animation, but use the same principle. For here's a textbook, literacy textbook, and I designed all these characters and did all these spot illustrations throughout this textbook here. So you never know where you can use your skills. You know, I found many different venues and use for character design. Yeah, lots of other fun ideas and concepts here for things. Here was some ideas for a TV show. Yeah, you'll find you do a lot of concept work on shows that never make it, but they can be a lot of fun. Here's another one. This is based on my kids, and I used their names, Heather and Neil. That's my daughter and my son, many years ago when they were much younger. Yeah, another bunch of characters, very contrasting characters that playing with. This is an idea. Power Pals, kind of conservation kids who go around making sure people conserve electricity and such. So all sorts of fun ideas. Here's another for the Hasbro toys, that Zivaz. This was another character that worked on, that eventually became a toy. And other fun things. I mean, here's a gorilla design and kind of a King Kong idea. So this is one style, one look. And then here's another one that really playing with proportions and such. To get, oh boy, light's really reflecting off the pencil line. So anyway, so there we go. Now we can see it. So we'll be exploring a lot of these things. So some of the fun stuff we'll be taking a look at.